The most psychologically secure people I know haven't posted in months. And when researchers studied why, they found something disturbing. Social media isn't connecting us. It's auditing us. Here's what nobody tells you, there's a silent majority online. 30 to 40% of users never post. They just watch. Researchers call them lurkers. But that's not what they are. They're the ones who figured out the game is rigged. Because every time you open that camera app, your brain does a calculation. Will this get likes? Does this make me look successful enough? That hesitation. That's your psychology screaming at you. There's a study from Frontiers in Psychology that breaks this down. When you combine comparison anxiety with judgment fear, something breaks. Your brain starts seeing social media as a threat, not a tool. So it protects you. By making you go silent. Think about it. Everyone posts their highlight reel. You're comparing their best day to your Tuesday afternoon. Psychologists have a term for this, self-determination theory. Humans need autonomy. Control over their choices. Social media is the opposite. It's a validation slot machine. Pull the lever. Post the photo. Wait for the reward. And people who don't play, they're not weak. They're protecting their mental sovereignty. But here's where it gets darker. Even when you know it's all fake, your brain still falls for it. You see someone's engagement ring. Their promotion. Their vacation. And even though you know it's staged, the damage happens instantly. Your subconscious doesn't care about authenticity. It just registers, they have more than me. The quiet ones figured this out first. Social media promised connection. Instead, it built a performance economy. Where being real became rare. Where silence became suspicious. Instagram's algorithm learned something profitable, insecurity keeps you posting. The more you doubt yourself, the more content you create. The more content you create, the more ads you see. You're not the customer. You're the product. And the people who don't post, they refuse the terms. Here's the paradox. People who rarely post have fewer friends but deeper relationships. They'd rather have 5 people who know their life than 1,000 who liked a photo. Research proves this. Quality friendships predict happiness. 10 real conversations beat 1,000 reactions. And they're not disconnected. They're hyper-observant. They notice the shift in your posting tone. The carefully edited story that's slightly off. They're not checked out. They're paying closer attention. Choosing not to post isn't hiding. It's power. It's saying, my private life doesn't need an audience to be valuable. That sunset is more beautiful when you're not photographing it. That achievement more satisfying when it's just yours. There are 2 types of self-awareness. Public, worrying how others see you. Private, understanding your own values. The silent ones chose private. And that creates something rare, a self that exists without applause. Nobody on their deathbed wishes they'd posted more. But plenty wish they'd lived more. The quiet ones aren't hiding in shadows. They're living in light where cameras can't reach. So here's your test, go 7 days without posting. See if you feel free or anxious. That feeling will tell you everything. Because maybe the people who don't use social media aren't missing out. Maybe they're the ones who escaped first.